The Trinity was not invented at the Council of Nicaea. It was only explained and defined and declared for universally for all churches to believe at the Council of Nicaea. Before then, there was still the essence of the Trinity was still being taught and believed in by the early church fathers and by other theologians, writers, even hymns, and that is that there is one God. God is three persons, and each person is fully God. Now, the intricate details obviously were explained later, but even then, we still have people like Origen, Saint Ignatius, and Saint Irenaeus believing that Jesus Christ is fully God who proceeds eternally from the Father. Now, some of them did err sometimes, or use faulty language, which could lead to people believing in Arianism or subordinationism. However, these issues with the language they use did not arise until the Arian crisis, because at the time those words, if you heard them, you just kind of assume, you wouldn't really assume that it meant that Jesus wasn't God or anything, even though they did sometimes use ambiguous or even faulty, flawed, and even wrong language when they were defining the Trinity. It never called to doubt that Jesus was God and that the Holy Spirit was God. They were just kind of they were getting the details a little bit wrong in the way they explained them, and that's what the Council of Nicaea was for. It was a way to definitively define the Holy Trinity for all Christians to believe. And that's how councils work. It's not like we're going to have a perfect doctrine from day one. It takes time to learn and define and explain and teach these different doctrines, such as the Sacred Trinity, the Filioque, etc., etc. That's how it works. You can't just expect us to have a perfect doctrine from day one that we just can explain, from the top of our minds with perfect language. That simply is an unrealistic expectation of the Catholic Church, and there's no other organization that can there's no religious organization that can actually fulfill that standard. So it's unfair to hold the Catholic Church to that standard.